Buster Keaton's Sherlock Jr. and Dziga Vertov's Man with the Movie Camera are seminal examples of self-reflexive cinema, films that explicitly comment on the nature, techniques, and social functions of the medium itself. While Sherlock Jr. uses parody to humorously undermine Hollywood's classical narration and middle-class ideologies, Man with the Movie Camera uses defamiliarization to awaken viewers to new ways of seeing reality. Through their innovative styles, both films explore dreaming and awakening themes. Keaton critiques cinema's ability to seduce audiences into passive thought, while Vertov celebrates cinema's potential to inspire critical, revolutionary consciousness. In Sherlock Jr., the first dream sequence parodies the classical Hollywood narrative and its fantasies of wish fulfillment. The boy, a projectionist disillusioned with his failed attempt to become a detective, falls asleep and dreams himself into the film on screen. Through Keaton's acrobatic stunts, expert editing, and visual trickery, the invisible edit of his dream self, the coherent melodrama that Hollywood typically promises is criticized. As Hal Gladfelder notes, Keaton uses, quote, the ancient form of the dream vision, end quote, to unsettle the very conventions he mimics. The audience identifies with the dreamer protagonist, only to have that identification humorously undermined. Here, the dreamer protagonist fulfilling his fantasy symbolizes the passivity of spectators trained to absorb familiar stories without question and frame their identity alongside the main character's values and aspirations. Sherlock Jr. suggests that cinema, while seductive, can entrap viewers in unrealistic fantasies that distance them from real life. Later on, the bicycle sequence pushes the parody even further. Blindfolded and handlebarless, Keaton's dream self survives impossible dangers through a series of trajectory gags that rely on flawless acting, directing, and editing. His body unbreakability and resilience mocks Hollywood's classical narration of heroic wish fulfillment. As Gladfelder argues, Keaton reveals how film images, quote, insinuate themselves into the unconscious, end quote, shaping unrealistic desires. The film warns that cinematic dreams are not harmless escapism. They mold fantasies and expectations in ways that can foster passive, malformed relationships with reality. In contrast, Vertov's Man with the Movie Camera seeks to awaken spectators through defamiliarization of the everyday. In this sequence, Vertov captures the different modes of transportation in which society travels from one place to another. Using dynamic camera movement, rapid editing, and surreal perspectives like the view of the wheels or the jolting movement of train tracks, Vertov disrupts the audience's habitual way of seeing the world around them. These techniques embody his, quote, kino eye philosophy, the idea that the camera can reveal aspects of life invisible to the naked eye. Instead of presenting transportation as a mundane part of daily life, Vertov's innovative compositions and energetic cuts emphasize its mechanical beauty. By transforming everyday routines into vivid, rhythmic montages, Vertov urges viewers not to dream passively, but to actively see the reality anew. The rapid shifts between perspectives, from above, below, within, and alongside the moving machines, fracture our ordinary perception and demand a heightened engagement with the world. Through this defamiliarization, Vertov calls for a new kind of spectatorship, one that is awake, alert, and politically conscious of the forces shaping daily existence. Vertov believed that classical Hollywood narratives dulled the ability of audiences to think critically, infecting cinema with the, quote, venom of habit, end quote. In the, quote, Keanock's Revolution, quote, manifesto, he criticizes plot-driven, quote, 6 real psychodramas, end quote, that lull viewers into passive consumption. Man with the Movie Camera offers an antidote, a cinema that sharpens perception and promotes revolutionary thought. Comparing the two, both films interrogate cinema's power over human perception, but imagine its effects differently. Keaton critiques cinema's ability to pacify, warning that seductive dreams can displace real engagement. Vertov, on the other hand, celebrates cinema's ability to awaken, to reveal hidden truths and inspire critical thinking. Ultimately, both films are self-reflexive in that they expose their own construction and question the cinema's cultural role in shaping society. Sherlock Jr. reveals the perils of cinematic dreaming, while Man with the Movie Camera envisions cinema as a tool for awakening. Together, they show that cinema is never neutral. It can either seduce us into passive fantasies or jolt us into new, transformative ways of seeing the world.